Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
And that is what we shall do. Hello everyone, welcome. It's been it's been too long. It's been like days, but one day not streaming Witcher 3 makes me sad a little bit. So now that stupid mathematical equations are no longer destroying my everyday second of times, we get some witch titties. I can't think of a better reward for solving mathematical equations than witch titties. Before going to our popular vote of Yennefer route, I have been enjoying. Let me get my wee book. I think it was integrations, and before that was differentiation and crap. So that would be Yennefer, of course, because not only was there more people there were more votes behind Yennefer because she has the superior choice, but it won the popular vote. Like 2 people wanted Triss, which I was about to say yucky Triss, but she's not. She's pretty awesome. Like if you had to choose between one or the other, like it's a win-win. Just one's a bigger win, and that's Yennefer. And you, amazing people, you seen that, and you accepted it, and you were like, no, we won't have this crazy man with his boatload of money try buy us and get us away from our one true love. Screw you, C-Fusion. And he was put in the place where he belongs, and that is the loser lobby, because I guess he's just a loser. That's what I'm taking from this, because he wanted Triss. Should have, imagine, just it was karma. It was karma for being so wrong. I really don't think we should do that. For all actually, I really enjoy maths, right? I'm a weird bun that way. I do enjoy maths. I went over into a field where
edges curled out.
Where
something
I don't,
inside blew it wide open.
Because it would be kind of stupid. But
bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here.
I've got a very strange way of doing it, and Cass, they were helping me last night a little bit with it, just to double check my answers and make sure I was in the right place, because I basically learned the entire subject in 5 hours, a 2-month subject in 5 hours, because I couldn't be bothered going to class, and it was the way I learn is strange, but I'm almost certain I've got 100% pass mark on it, so it works. Whatever, it's a weird thing, but it works, so I'm happy with that. But I kind of look at the thing and I see the answer, and then I spend maybe 5 minutes getting the answer right, and I spend 25 minutes working down the writing as to how I got the answer, because it's the tricky part for me. Actually explaining how I got my answer, it's usually right. It's hard to. Hard to word. Right, what were we doing? We were speaking to, we were speaking to good old Bart. People wanted us to kill Bart. People are bad people. You guys should be ashamed. You know who you were. But Bart's a fucking sweetie. Well, let me talk to Bart. I don't want to look.
Can we talk a bit more?
Bart, talk Will.
I think get good scrub. No, I won't, sadly. Right, we'll just ask him a wee quick bit about Siggy. Let's see.
Why do you like Siggy so much?
Siggy good. Siggy can't take Bart.
He locked you up, alone, underground. Don't get bored down here? Not much to do.
When Bart not much do. Bart think. Lots.
We're not going to insult him. I never insulted him last time, so we're not going to insult him now. Hello Taciturn, welcome man. It's going well. Hope you're well. What do you think about Bart?
What about, if you don't mind my asking?
Rocks.
Rocks.
Rocks interesting.
People wanted us to kill Bart.
Thanks for your help.
People are bad.
So long.
You know, people say I'm a bad person and I'm a sociopath and you know, just a horrible person in general. Certain people say that apparently. I'm not. How could you? Oh, calm down, Bart. Calm down, buddy. We're friend. Why would I? Exactly. Like he's a big sweetie man. How could you hate that? Just monsters. People are bad. Is that the one? No. I know I have to equip a certain potion here, I think. Tony oil cab. No. When is it? I'm almost certain I need to equip it. Is it here? Is it in pockets? Because I'm pretty sure if I don't and I get down there, I just die. I get the feeling that's what it indicated. Do I maybe already have it? Using your what senses? I'm pretty sure does it mention what the just do this job if it's strategy. Right, let's see. Does it kill us instantly? In down here.
Shouldn't go any further without taking that antidote.
Right.
Getting harder to breathe.
So what is the antidote? Oh, there it is. Pops mode antidote. Right. So I just press R when I'm ready to go into fucking blind. Speaking of monsters, we have to.
Pipes great.
Yeah, we do.
Explosion crumpled it like a
I don't
piece
know.
of paper.
I don't think I
And
did
there's mortar on
the
the bars.
ending to his, but I met
So
him.
it was in place at the time of the
Most
explosion.
people
Last
are
tore
here
it from the
on this,
wall.
but yeah.
No traces of magic. Drowned in a spell. It was a course. Now why am I not finding pieces of it?
Here we go. The more I talked to Bart, the more it got me thinking like who it reminded me of. Right, we've met a lot of characters from the Jake Sphere. I was told you. Don't worry, Seafusion. I wouldn't do it behind your back. It's just you weren't here. You know, there's a big difference. We were just discussing as a community that you were in fact a loser and of course wrong for wanting Triss. I mean, I'm pretty sure you didn't actually want Triss. You didn't care. You just didn't want me to get what I wanted, which you know, that I respect. That's a man after my own heart right there. Because if I have learned anything, it's that all streamers are evil, and you should try and make them suffer whenever you can. And Seafusion very much adheres to that school of thinking as well, which is one of the reasons I like him so much. Even though he's a loser. He's a real loser, you know? Oh crap, that didn't swipe. This quest on Deathmarch, I can't remember. I don't remember how far I got in Deathmarch. I did two kind of playthroughs, right? I did my first one on, I think it was the second hardest difficulty, the first time I ever played it, because I ain't a weenie that fucking goes into easy mode like a pussy. $200 seems to get you a lot of combo. It also gets you a lot of insults though, so you know. It evens itself out a little, I would say. But yeah, I reckon you get just about as many compliments there to cover if you could convert dollars into points and redeem the compliments. Only know the names in general gameplay, yeah. But on my first one, I basically, Yennefer got, what's it called? Oh, she went away in a boat or something. I didn't pick her, and she went away in a boat with other mages that you helped save, and a bunch of like little things around Velen and Novigrad in general. But I didn't complete Novigrad, I'm fairly sure. I then jumped on and went a wee bit early to Skellige, and did a little bit there. Mostly just the side stuff. Like I went and I looked for the what's it called? The blacksmith's place to get better equipment. Fought a big troll there and something, and just done a lot of the side quests and stuff and side missions. I didn't really follow the main story in that at all. How much of an unpopular vote was Triss? I think it was literally like 3 people voted for Triss, and like triple, maybe quadruple that voted for Yennefer. No, I think 3 people voted for Triss. Jingo, no Jingo, Andarius and...
Getting close.
What's his name? Sea Fusion. What's his name? Oh man, yeah. Blame streaming for that one. Blame streaming. I think I'm safe now from the poison because I'm in here. Right, what's in here anyway? What am I looking for? I guess something up here. But yeah, I think it was basically 3 against the entire chat, and luckily for me, a second wave of people came in to blast past. Oh, this is a quick way out of here, isn't
Gold
it?
coin. Trail ends here. Dandelion must have loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Oh, interesting. I can't believe him. No, Seafood. I told you, money can buy a lot of things, but it won't be my memory. When you're... One thing I've learned from streaming is it's... See all those things we take the piss out of Jake for like missing that, seems fairly easy and simple to catch, but like we catch, but he doesn't. I get a feeling this... I feel like you should fight a water hag here. I could have swore I fought a water hag here before. But it's hard. It's hard to concentrate on the game, on the chat, and then actually what's going on in the chat. And you don't have to just think about what the chat's going on about now. You have to remember what the chat was going on about 5 minutes ago, for instance, which can sometimes make slight slip-ups kind of fairly common, which is why I've eased up on my mocking of Jake a little bit in regards to that kind of stuff. I mean, I've not eased up mocking him in general because I'm not a weenie, but I'll give him that. Doing most people points if you have another big, you probably win it handily. I mean, Jingo here came in and he's like, I would have voted for Yennefer as well, and he's sitting in plenty of points. I reckon if I was to give Cronus a wee message, be like, hey, I need your help to make sure this scrub doesn't win doesn't win the vote, then I'm sure she would be quite happy to help. Oh, there we go, that's it.
Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be. Smells like wyvern oil and
water hag here.
Caramel.
She's off working. Yeah.
That'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra.
Water hag? No? Ah man, this is a perfect spot for a water hag fight. Or something interesting. Affairs till she's off work or so if we need to play. Yeah, I'd just stall out a vote until then. I mean, if I wanted it to be a certain one, like I really wanted Yennefer to win, and I was really worried that Yennefer wasn't going to win. If young as a weenie, you can also make the voted page shorter since I can only... Yeah. I mean, that's why I did make it so long. It was so that you didn't just get out before, because I knew you were going to be like the only one voting. So I'm like, you know what? If he wants to actually, skew the vote in his favour, it would be a dick move to make it only like a couple minutes long, so he basically couldn't really. Yeah, it's a long one. It's literally for it's a big enough vote that it's basically what ending are we going for. It's one of the endings. It's like a good half of the ending. I think Ciri, she's got different endings as well, which I don't know that bit as well. I've only really done up to like where we pick between Yennefer and Triss properly, so I've never completed the game, so I don't know any of the endings for Ciri. I'll probably need to look that up before I actually do the vote on that one. Because I mean, if you're gonna vote on plenty of the stuff, you may as well vote in the ending as well. He's basically dead.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Plus, I like you guys actually being a part of the game as well. Because otherwise, like, there's no difference for me just playing it on my own, or like talking to myself. And I talk to myself when I play things myself anyway, which is kind of weird, you know. But
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well, learn anything?
Bits of treasure dropped out of the crates, left a clear trail. You know, like the fairy tale, with the crumbs.
I know the one. Hansel, Gretel, burning witches. Very fitting for Novigrad.
Trail leads to the river where the sewer lets out. Breaks off there. My bet, they loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Yeah, a cart drawn by sewer rats does seem unlikely. And since boats don't leave trails, it amounts to fuck all.
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
I mean, I'm pretty sure is sugar not an actual component in bombs? It's something like sugar. No, is it sugar? No. I remember my chemistry teacher telling us the ingredients for a bomb, but she made one of them fake so that we couldn't actually replicate it. What was it? I know it was a fertilizer and something. I think she told us sugar. I don't know if it was the actual thing that makes it go boom though. I doubt that. I can't imagine.
Nor am I. Just saying what I found.
The ingredients in a bomb is exploded.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violently to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit while at Oxenford Academy.
Americans
This
say
is no time to reminisce.
boom goes boom.
You're to find my treasure, not write my biography. Know anything else about this bomb? Anything at all?
Oh, that's like sarcasm.
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. But the grate at the end of the pipe was in place when the blast happened, meaning...
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the bathhouse.
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started emptying one of the pools, then dropped the bomb down the drain.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff, came to rest on the grate, and, to quote Bart, big boom.
Just go to Walmart, right? Exactly. Yeah, improvised explosives is a lot more common where I stay, because we're fairly close to Northern Ireland, and can't imagine why the Northern Irish would want improvised explosives or anything, you know. My sister's man used to. He wasn't part of the UDF, but he used to work for one of the main guys in it, and he was always telling us stories about stuff like the robins or their explodings and shit. They're bombings, not explodings. What the fuck? Learn English. Totally didn't hear about that back in the day.
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which pool it's connected to.
Yes. Appen keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous sarcasm. I missed it.
Really?
About as much as I'd miss a knife in the knickers.
Yeah, where's Nitro when you need him? I'm sure he knows how to make a bomb, or you know, he could at least pretend like he knows.
Alright. You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
Yeah, it's not going to be the first one next to me, so let's have a wee look at the second one.
Something floating on the surface. Oil, looks like.
Right, can we see if it's oil? No. Oh, do I have to search the first one anyway? Oh man, I thought I had bamboozled it.
Nothing interesting here.
Oh no, what? What? I searched this. I'd have to like properly climb into it or something. Right, red. Oh no, there we go. So I was right.
Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
Just probably put in a list. Oh man.
Got something?
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4 and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
Happen? I thought his name was Happy. I've just called him Happy the entire time.
By the way, what about Happen? Could have overheard you mention the vault. Has access to the bathhouse whenever he wants.
Happen has numerous flaws. He's pompous, pretentious, can be a real prick sometimes, ironic as that may sound. But his loyalty's beyond question.
How can you be so sure?
Witches know
Yeah,
their
that's
monsters. Spies
That would make
know
me pretty
their
miserable.
You trusted Philippa Eilhart once too.
True. But I didn't pull Philippa Eilhart out of a Kaviri prison the night before her execution.
I like the wee joke he makes. He's a bit of a prick. Ironically.
Let's
Pompous
see what's
prick,
on
sorry.
the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertold Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Margrave Henkel, who's that?
Who was that, you mean?
He's dead, Jim.
Old Coot's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of the break-in.
He's dead? I'd not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie. The family held a hush-hush funeral, but I have my sources.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuven. I'm certain of it.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
No. He merely passed by on the way in.
Ooh,
So you
doppelganger.
didn't see Henkel. You
Maybe.
saw an impersonator. Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt, start looking into this.
Hey, how is the volume actually? Because it's really quiet for me, so I don't know if it's as quiet for you guys. I remember I bumped it up. Volume is fine. Right, that's good. So you can hear it and everything. That's fine. Hey, be nice.
Gotta
Poor
ask
Happen,
me
man.
nicely. I'm not one of your delivery
I thought you meant
boys.
be nice to the other guy.
Pardon my tone. I've grown accustomed to ordering folk around and barking as I do it.
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's home.
Good stuff,
Derelict
good stuff.
townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some trace of this scoundrel we're looking for there. Well, off with you.
Off we are. Right, let's go. Maybe we'll get some treasure. Forget what we're even doing this for him for. Like, I know I think it's important, but oh goodness, scooped out your balls. Yeah, you know they don't make enough unique jokes in games nowadays. Honestly, they're doing it for money. That's rare. Are you sure? I feel like we should be doing it for something else.
Come closer. Don't be shy.
He's usually doing it for information in Surrey or something to do with Surrey, or you know.
Oh.
Fuck you,
What
priest.
can I do? A witcher?
What a dump. Looks more like a beggar's hovel than a Margrave's townhouse. Dandelion made some interesting friends.
Let's just look the place first. I'm sure there's important quest things to look at. Oh, feet. Something to do with your bard, and then you have to help him with a problem. Ah, yeah. Should do all the side quests before progressing with your quest all fail. Right. Oh, yeah. If I don't mind information. Like I hate backseating. Right. Backseating is a big no-go for me. But if I'm gonna miss out on a quest, for instance, like it would autofail like that, That I don't mind. I would actively request that you would point out,
Silver cylinder.
especially if it's a good
Bottom
one.
looks like what I found in the sewer.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was asking him about Dandelion. He's helping us with Dandelion, and we're helping him with his break-in, which we didn't tell him that Dandelion was a part of. I don't think, but I think we've just assumed that Dandelion was doing it. Oh, Jesus Christ! That stupid lighting the candles by pressing E. And he did offer to be this. Oh yeah, that's right. It happened to be so. After all was deleted. Yeah. Sorry, Phil. Again, I forgot to fucking ping you or something. Fuck. Every time. I ping the main Discord that I kind of do most of my streams towards, and then I just jump straight into it, and I always forget. Like every stream, I think to myself, I've forgotten something. What have I forgot? And then for like a good hour into the stream, I'm sitting there like, I've definitely forgotten something, but I can't think what the fuck I forgot. And it's always you. Right.
A letter.
Wine.
And a bottle.
Some Buckfast.
The wine from your birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it.
Oh, wait. I thought I was part of it. No, fuck. Place the bottle where you found it.
Your birth year. Could be dandelions. Or Ceres.
I'll have to put it in here, right. Forgot your dignity when you begged JJ for salvation.
12:45 to 12:54.
I didn't beg. I offered him a deal and he took that deal.
Satisfying click. In the next room over, I think.
Yeah, I think wait, Battlefield. Yeah, we downloaded it again not long ago and we all played it together, I mind. I loved Battlefield. Battlefield was a great game. It just, I forget what happened. I think my account got deleted or something because I didn't use it, or
Secret
stupid
room.
EA Ubisoft kind of crap.
Probably where Dandelion and his cohorts planned the heist.
Stopped me from playing it or something at one point, and I just lost interest after that. I did love it though. Still do. It's a great game. Right. So everything red we ignore and look.
Stain.
Wyvern oil.
Wyvern oil.
From Dudu? Did I say Dudu?
Siri. Menge is following me. He has seized the treasure. He has Dandelion. You must flee. Footsteps. Not good.
I thought longer to take a drink there. Fuck. Dudu. Me and my childish humour. Find that name hilarious.
Dijkstra. And Triss. Didn't expect to see you here. Certainly not with Triss.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic. The runes on the bomb, I'm absolutely dying to know what they mean.
You dying to know too, Triss?
No, just here for the coin.
Ah, Marigold playing the cynical materialist. I love it. In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleagues. When I recover my treasure, I'll be in a position to help her. Simple as that. Speaking of which, and pardon my Beauclervoise, have you found out who fucking nicked my gold?
Man, this guy's good. Like that's what makes this game, right? Everyone has their things that they take away from this game that they find good about it, right? For me, it's the characters, man. There's just every one of them, even like stupid wee throwaway characters you meet for 2 seconds, like you remember their lines like years later because they're just so fucking good.
Hang on. Gotta tell me why you're here first. We agreed. If I learned anything, I'd take it to you.
So we did. But I was concerned about you. Stopped by to see if everything was
Oh,
alright.
that was nice of him. You don't
Bullshit.
trust me.
You don't trust me.
Don't
I
blame
trust you as much as you trust me. Not at all. Believe me, it's a healthy relationship.
Gentlemen, really feel privileged to witness your battle of wits. But try to remember, unlike you, I put my life at risk every time I venture out into the streets. Did the same just coming here. So I beg you, can we get to the point?
Bothered
It
Triss
really
for
is. It's
nothing.
just such a
No point examining the bomb.
Because?
Because I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Well, well, Marigold. Your coin stands to come with a side of revenge. Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned? I'm terribly curious.
There we go.
Henkel told me. Old man's alive and well. Faked his own death to escape his
Oh wait,
creditors.
that's shit. That's a lie.
Strange. I had no idea he was in debt.
He was. And Menge promised to take care of things in exchange for help with the heist. So,
Geralt, how can I put this? Bollocks. If you thought I'd fall for that tale you just pulled out of your arse, you don't know me one bit.
know you well enough to know what matters. Results. So I lied. Still say I can lead you to your treasure.
Forgive me, Geralt, but after what you just pulled, I'd sooner believe a whore who proclaimed her undying.
Would you believe a sorceress who stands to gain if you get your
It
coin
was
back?
supposed
Perhaps.
to.
I'd still
And I
prefer the whore.
forgot. I was just super busy with college. and
You're
I was
hiding
unable to,
something.
like, do
And
it
that's one
last
thing I
weekend there.
can't stand. Even more than Nilfgaard. But ultimately, this is a business deal, not a marriage. Besides, there must be some truth in all those lies. You're too dense to make it all up on your own. Menge has been spending heaps of coin lately. Though to my knowledge, he shouldn't have a copper to his name.
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Menge spends his nights at the docks, witch hunters' quarters. Maybe pay him a visit. Ask where he's holding my gold for me.
Yeah, it was supposed to finish, was it even last week? It was the week before that, but college getting away. And then the week after that, I was like, yeah, it's definitely going to close this time, and then college getting away. Now college is aced. College get the old boot. So it will be finishing up on Friday. Friday, I will stream The Witcher. And after it finishes, I will either spin a wheel if the winning vote doesn't have the popular vote, but it looks like it's just going to be straight up Darkest Dungeon at this rate. It has the popular vote and it has by far the most votes right now. You guys could change that if you want something else. I was testing Darkest Dungeon to make sure it works and everything, and it's all fine. It's going to be slightly modded if we do it, just kind of quality of life stuff and some different skins for some of the characters, just to keep it interesting. You don't have some stuff to do for college? I don't. After I finished that test and sent it away today, I think it was. What day is this? Tuesday? Yeah, today. That was me, completely done. The only thing I had to do was apply to my next year, which I just did as well. And I should get accepted straight into that. I've already been accepted into a different one, but this one is slightly better that I've applied to, and because I've got I assume an A plus kind of pass, or an A pass, sorry, which is 75% or more, or no, 80% or more. If you get 80% or higher on your final test, you're supposed to get an A. I think it's 75 or 80 to 70 is a B, and 70 to 60 is a C. Lower than a 60 is a fail, and anything above A isn't any more special than A. But in almost all my tests, I've got 90% plus, so I should be fine to get an A, which means I should be able to get in. Which means I've got 2 months before I go back to college, or no, sorry, uni. What's my summer plans, if that's not a secret? Summer plans, probably stream. Will literally probably just be stream. I will look for a part-time job to kind of keep me going, because as lovely as streaming is, it's other than when we're fleecing C Fusion here for money. So other than that, I do need a little bit more to kind of make myself comfortable. Like right now, I get a big increase in the amount of money from the uni for the next year, but I would prefer it to be bigger. So I'm gonna find myself a wee job, part time that I can do in between uni, and buy myself some nice things. Like for one, I want to upgrade in my computer. Like listening to that fan die almost every time I play now is sad. I don't have many more points. Unfortunately, Young doesn't take bribes in the long play vote. He's not a true Scotsman leaving money on the table. Listen, people seem to think that what Jake says about being Scottish is what it's like to actually be Scottish, right? He's a exception. He's not the rule. He's the exception, right? Like, we're not all racist. In fact, I know very few racists who are Scottish, and only the one that comes to my head off the top of it is Jake. It's just him. It's pretty much just, we don't care. We don't treat anyone differently, right? As a Scotsman, it doesn't matter what colour you are, what you want to bang, what you want to be, we don't care. We'll mock you regardless. You can be a straight white guy and you'll get mocked. Everyone's a cunt to us, exactly. And he's Swedish. He's not Scottish, he's Swedish. He hasn't been Scottish in a long time. Just listen to his voice. You can understand what he says. Like, that's an example of someone who's clearly not fucking Scottish. Very good. He does. He's done a lot of research into my people, not his people, my people, right? Scots hate working. They love free things. Do something for someone else. They want money. It's too close to working. Yeah, you can understand that. That's because I am trying incredibly hard. Like I could go into my bit of lingo where you wouldn't be able to understand the word I said. What's that one? How do I feel about the Dutch? I have no opinions against it. I don't know many Dutch. Like I know Jagger. Fucking Jays. And Jagger's alright. He moved to Northern Ireland, which is a weird one. But fair enough. But I like Jagger. Jagger's a good guy. Well, I say he's a good guy. He's an asshole, but he's a good guy. Spam's alright. I don't know him as well as the others. And Nitro, as much as I love to take the piss out of Nitro, right? He's incompetent. He treats his girlfriend terribly, right? Terribly, right? Terrible guy, right? I love him. He's a great guy. Yes. And as much as it hurts to say it, and he's intelligent. As much as he doesn't seem intelligent, right? He's clearly intelligent, and I like that. Can't dance to fucking give me your best Scottish accent. I'll try think of a phrase to say and see if you can translate it, right? Without any help, just Juicy Fusion, right? Right. I'll give you a wee quick one, a wee easy one. Get a bye. Alright, what about that one? Get a bye. What does that mean? Just Juicy Fusion, right? No one else. I'm sure someone else can figure that one out, but try work that one out. It's super simple, super small. Just get a bye. I'll wait. Didn't sign up to translate Gaelic speaker real language. That's literally that's Scottish. That's English. Every one of those words are an English word that makes sense. Once I tell you what it means, you'll be like, oh yeah, right, fair enough. But get by. Does it mean we're going to sit in this dialect? No. We are going to continue on. But you know what? Juicy Fusion. It's not that hard. Clearly, you're not good at English. If you can't understand it, you're just not good at English. It just depends. If they talk to themselves, I guess. I mean, I speak a lot harder to understand in this on general. Like if I'm talking to another person who's Scottish, it's very different. It's a lot harder to understand for the random person. We sit here twiddling your thumbs.
So we do your dirty work.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at there, Max.
Darling, when I'm able to make use of someone, I always do. It's convenient.
And safe. Come on. Tell me you're scared of Manga.
Of course I'm scared. Bloody dangerous horse, son. Triss would concur, I think.
Not in those words. But I do agree with the statement overall.
Right, Jingo, what's your attempt at it? What's your guess? If Hoovie was here, he would be really good at translating it, because I'm pretty sure Hoovie, like, as a passion of his, it's get on a bike, fuck off. Close. It is close. Get a by means, like, bye means goodbye. Get means give it. So give it goodbye, which means basically stop it. Like, say somebody's like hitting a ball off a wall, you'd be like, get a by, you're doing my head in. Which means, what to stop it, you'd give me a said head. Or giving me a headache.
Doubt Manga will admit anything willingly.
As do I.
That was the first phrase I taught one of my nieces when they were younger.
What's our past got to do with it?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the abyss for one another. Suits my needs perfectly. Namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out of the hunter's barracks alive with my treasure.
I mean, Django got pretty close. See, Fusion? You just sound like a sore loser, which is something you've got a bit of experience in being. Oh, man. Triss and us are all in the past, but yeah, you're using us.
In other words, you're using us.
Using you? Never. Merely making the most of your mutual bond. Well,
like,
lovebirds, I
like
really must
North
be
of England
going.
kind of slang?
Good luck.
Thought you'd correct him. Say that we, you know.
You didn't say anything in it either. I'm gonna, we've picked Yennefer, right? And I love Yennefer, right? Yennefer's the best, right? But I don't mind a little bit of harmless flirting, you know? What do you mean, oh no, more titties? Pseudo, I want to be nice to you, but you're making it fucking hard.
Is it? But we've strayed from our topic. Got a treasure.
Nothing to wake up
Triss,
to.
gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold, it's the last thing I care about.
Thought as much.
That's more like it.
This is about Ciri, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Manga's got Dandelion locked
Would
up
have won the poll if it wasn't rigged. Just click more.
Everything. Listen, meet me at midnight by the Chapel of the Eternal Fire, east of the harbor. We'll figure out a way to get into the Hunter's Barracks together.
All right, see you then, and thanks.
There's a bit of like slang that I quite like, because it's just how stupid it is, and it's do you ken? Oh fuck! She's magic. Should have restricted known bits votes to a maximum of 1. I mean, I should have just restricted bits votes to a maximum of 1. No one will ever recognise her. But if anyone can tell me, do you ken? If you can translate that one, because it's so fucking stupid. It's really stupid. I'll leave you with that one. Yeah, it is. It's no. So it's basically, do you know Ken? Is do you ken Ken? It's just so stupid. And yeah, it's pretty much no. Do you know? Do you ask? No. I mean, it's not far off ask, but yeah. Do you ken? It's just fucking stupid. I don't even know why we're coming over here. Why are we coming over here? Oh, right, well, to meet Triss. Midnight? Is it midnight? Oh, it's pretty much midnight. Come on. Come on, game. Don't be like that. Right, is there anything we could possibly make for this? Yes, we can make this. Increases maximum vitality. I don't think I've ever had this one before. Which kind of sucks, because it's pretty damn nice. Right, Hangman's Venom. What do we need for that? Devourer's Blood and Blood Moss. Blood Moss will probably find it at Alchemist, but Devourers, I don't think I'm high enough level for that. I think you find them at like random monster places. As a cheater and a sheep shagger sympathiser, I translated it. That sounds super bitter of you there, buddy. Poor guy. You need more tits. I mean, you always need more tits. Tits make the world go round. I mean, if
Glad
tits
you're here.
weren't so goddamn great,
Took a look at the building,
then
and it
there
does
wouldn't be
not
any
look
lesbians.
good.
Mina could use a
think
bit of
about it.
paint and spackle.
I mean, it's a damn fortress. High walls, guards at the gate, armed men everywhere. We could never sneak in, and fighting our way in won't work. Menga would have had plenty of time to escape.
What do you suggest?
Take these shackles. Put them on me.
Oh, kinky.
Triss, sure you want to do this? Out here, with everyone watching?
This might come as a surprise to you, but shackles do have uses outside of the bedroom.
Like he's happy
Bring
with
the
that one
hunters to
himself. He's
file
got a wee
Triss
chuckle to
Marigold.
himself.
They won't just open the gate for you. They're likely to let you present her to Menga personally.
No way. Too risky.
Dandelion's life's on the line. Series 2. No such thing as too risky.
Oh, crap, because I plugged that in. But that's actually perfect, because we do need another vote. There is another vote that's coming up. Oh crap, don't tell me it's bugged out. I would need to shut down the game first. It's not letting me tab out to do the vote. Let me see if I can do the poll here. Nope. Fuck. Right. Is there any mods? Hopefully there's a mod. Maybe there's a mod here, right? So I don't need to
Triss,
shut down the
think about
fucking
it.
stream just to do
Really want to walk
polls.
into the lion's den of your own free will and in chains?
Yes.
Or is it vote?
No, can't allow
I
it.
think it's vote, maybe.
Nice of you to worry, but I've made my decision, and I won't change it.
Nope. Fuck.
Fine.
Because
Let's say they take the bait.
that's a
What
bait.
then?
That's exactly
We
what
go
I did,
in,
yeah.
I put a sword to Menga's throat and ask him where Dandelion is.
There's
Might not work.
I've done this, but
Manga's scum, but you have to admit, death doesn't scare him.
Always found that annoying in fanatics. So we gotta trick him into talking. Any ideas?
Maybe tell him you have information about the Lodge. Or about Philippa. Even better, he hates her most of all. You'll think of something.
can I... Wait, want me to thank you?
Wait. I want to thank you.
Come on. Anyone would do this.
No, not anyone.
Stop.
Just mod someone? No mods in
It
chat,
doesn't
that's
befit a
freaking
sorceress to
lazy
blush.
mods. Where's JJ when you need him? Freaking JJ. Right, gonna mod then. Phil, you still here? Surely my boy Phil is still here. No? Fuck it, Django. There we go. I know you're still here. There you go. I'm not modding you, C-Fusion, because you then can rig votes. Yeah, can you do a poll for me? And the options is save Triss or don't save Triss. Oh, never. I mean, it's what I do. I've rigged votes. I rigged, I think it was JJ's vote. Basically what happens here is when we go in, Triss gets tortured I mean, she doesn't die if you don't save her, but there's an option to go in and stop her from being tortured or let her be tortured. And, you know, it's not a nice thing to happen. I mean, I would prefer it if we saved her, obviously. Yeah, I don't want her to get tortured. Are you okay with torture? Reduce the price to vote though of the bits if you can, Jingle. I think it's like right now like 150 bits per vote, and that's like far too much. That was just because it was like a massive vote. Make it like 50 or something. Like that's, or yeah, 50. 50's a wee bit more reasonable. And I don't know how high the points are, but they should be like 500 or something. 50 pence to like 5. What's it? Well, or 50, whatever. What's a pence in dollars? Cents? There we go. How long did you make it for? Get my vote in as well. Yeah, that's perfect. And it's about as long as I would want it as well. That's perfect. So, well, yeah, that is perfect, Jingle. See, that's just great work, man. Knew I was right in picking you. Yeah, sense. Go to watching a torture scene it is. I mean, you know, you have to win it still, Sea
What about
Fusion.
the treasure?
People
If we
probably
learn
don't want
anything, great.
her to get, you know,
If not-
tortured.
Thought you need coin from Dijkstra to help the other mages.
True, I do. Lots of ways to get gold, though. It's just not the most important thing now.
Let us go.
Still got a bad feeling about this. But tough. Let's go.
I mean, I think she's fully clothed when she gets tortured. It's not that kind of game, Strudel.
Geralt, remember, I can take care of myself.
What are you talking
You're
about?
giving yourself a wee bit of a lead
The
there.
hunters. They won't treat
With
me
the no
like
vote,
a lady, but
It's
I'll
like we're not
survive.
helping her. Then
Might hurt a bit.
not worth it then.
Ciri, she's
I mean,
what matters.
What's
Do
more
what you need to
disappointing
do,
is the fact that the
no
chat
matter
is so
what
happy to let her get fucking
Can't promise
tortured.
that.
I'm still asking you to. All right?
Oh,
All right.
you're getting heavy into it, Sea Fusion, because you're like, yeah, if I don't give myself a nice head start when they inevitably pile on the votes at the end, you're going to get outvoted again like you did last time. Don't go halfway. That's one way to go about it. Are we honestly just going to let poor Triss get tortured? Like, I'm pretty sure they pull off her fingernails.
For a witch.
That's what happens to her when she gets tortured.
Marigold.
It's not like a tick.
Marigold.
They don't go in with like a wee feather and get a wee tickle. They pull off her fingernails. She literally asked for it. I mean, I spent it all in Yennefer.
Well, Triss Merigold.
Well, I mean, it
Drowners for sorceresses.
is the better
Pays
option
better.
for the
It's 'cause they do
story,
more
I
harm.
think, and for
Lots
it
of
makes things
drowning.
easier.
Pull the odd fisherman from his boat, but the witches, they murder
Can't
kings.
compete with Sea Fusion. I mean,
Start wars.
Don't
true.
forget turning your cow's milk sour straight
That's
out of
like
the
what?
udder.
Every 10
You're
votes
done
is what, like
jesting,
5,000,
Marigold.
so
For good. Put her in
yeah,
a cell.
15,000 to beat Sea Fusion here. Surely someone's got 15,000. Between yous, surely yous have got like 15,000. Don't have the points. Shameful. Just let it be known, right? I may have let 4 kids get murdered, right? But that was at least for a good reason. I was saving the Baron's wife. I was the good guy. I helped people there. Like, people were better off. You guys who are just watching this happen, you're just bad people. You're just letting a woman get their fingernails. I think it makes it so that you don't have to do an extra bit when trying to get Dandelion, like, but so there any navy. The negative consequences to saving her, I think, are that you have to do a little bit more in the next quest, but it's like a really small thing. Instead of being able to use the information you get off manga, you have to, like, I think you have to get like a shapeshifter or a doppelganger to do something as well. But I'm not 100% because I've never, to make you uncomfortable. I mean, it won't make me uncomfortable. What it'll make me feel is sadness towards chat that he's sat back and let this happen like monsters, because these are bad people, it seems. You let evil win today, and it makes me sad. Sadness works fine too. I'm looking at the timer, I'm like, right, surely someone's gonna grow a spine and be a good person, but the timer's running out. To the point where I may as well go. The reason I've been holding off is because I might just I might end up getting a timed one.
To do with this witch?
Let
But looks like evil one.
Vulgar tongue's got no place being in such a pretty mouth. I guess we'll have to rip it out.
I guess we don't save Triss. Oh, Eric, you tried, and I appreciate it. See, Fusion went hard. He's like, yeah, same thing's not happen again.
Might learn something interesting.
For instance,
where Philippa Eilhart's
He
hiding.
didn't win capitalism one.
shut your gob,
You tried, Eric, and I
You
appreciate
spit it out.
that.
Where's
Not
Eilhart?
quite right money. It wasn't for money. It was for goodness. And he's let evil win. Just a burger and fries. Money's lobby is just too strong. The money lobby is just a wee bit too strong there.
Don't talk to her
And at
that
this
way.
rate, he's probably
Why
going to
not?
win every vote
She's
from
a
now on,
whore,
because I would
isn't
never have it as high as 150 again, unless it was like a really big vote. So it will be harder. I might reduce the points a tiny bit. Wanted to vote, so that I would give. Actually, what I want to do is drain everyone's points. It's not about the money, it's about the points, because I do plan to at some point put up the whole 2 hours of a game, right, for points. And before I do that, I'm not an idiot. I'm going to drain everyone's fucking points first, because I'm not going to have a month-long backlog like JJ. What are you punishing me for having money making points? It does. But 500 is also a lot for such a small vote, for such a small thing, because it's like, I think it's something like 2 hours of watch time for a single extra vote, as opposed to 50 pence, which is like nothing really. Like even for someone as poor as me, 50 pence isn't much for a vote compared to like 2 hours of my time. You're afraid of giving out all those compliments. The compliments aren't even the hard part. It's the fucking insults. You know how hard it is trying to get like unique insults for each person. It's
Last time I say
It's
this,
quite hard.
don't call her that.
oh fuck! I may
Why
have
not?
picked the wrong
would
thing.
you be bothered if I cut off her pinky?
Yes.
No, damn! I need to restart. Didn't know you just couldn't be nice at all.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly,
rob poor
an
fusion of his
Oneromancer
points,
and an expert
his
at
money
finding
there
the
for
lost
nothing.
and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion,
Welfare
were reunited.
oligarchies that support me. I
Geralt
mean,
now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to
it's not
find
my
his dear
intention. I stream because I just really enjoy streaming. Streaming came at a very good point in my life that helped me at a really shitty point in my life, which I'm not gonna go into now. But like, it's really helped me. I love it. I really enjoy it. It's a lot more enjoyable than I ever thought it was going to be, and it hurts to say that because it means that I have something to be thankful to Jake for, and that's bitter in the tongue just to even think it. But like, if I didn't get a penny through this entire thing, like if subs weren't a thing or whatever, like I would still stream because I still enjoy it. It's still awesome. And if anyone's interested in streaming and you're like, oh, I don't know if I should do it or not, you should just do it. What's the worst that can happen, right? You know, maybe you don't get 100 odd views. Who
Triss
cares? You
Merigold.
still enjoy yourself. You still enjoy yourself
Giving
with
up
chat.
drowners for sorceresses.
You just charm to
It's 'cause they do
do it.
more
Internet
harm.
sucks. I mean,
What's a
get
drown?
better internet.
Pull the odd fisherman from his boat, but the
How many?
witches,
How
they
many?
murder
No,
kings.
no. How many?
scheme,
How much
starve
milk do you need to drink
wars.
for decent
Don't
internet
forget
there?
Turning your cow's milk
Fibre and
sour
Twitter.
straight out of
Good
the
stuff.
You're done jesting, Marigold. For good.
That being
Put her in
said,
a cell.
I do appreciate every penny I do get, and I do plan to put pretty much everything of it back into either the community or my computer to make the streams less bad. Or, you know, better. Not less bad, better. Probably need to get to Scotland,
so
yeah.
fast.
I do plan to get to
Over to
Scotland as
Mega
well.
himself,
I had
not at
had been
all.
looking at places to
Reckon we
move
don't
to
know what to do with this witch.
after I finish my uni
Go,
course.
you bastard!
Vulgar tongue's got no place being in such a pretty mouth. I guess we'll have to rip it out.
Try to loosen it if I were you. Might learn something interesting.
For instance,
For instance, where Philippa Eilhart's hiding.
Oh,
Whiskey
thank you
distilling.
for this, you...
shut your gob, ginger whore, and you spit it out. Where's Eilhart?
I missed that bit the first time. Uh,
Thought I made myself clear. I'll only talk to Menge.
Manga don't
they
talk
both
to the
are.
likes of you.
Australia's kind of
Well,
hard
then
to
you
get
be
into,
sure to
though,
tell
if
them I
I
came
remember
by
right.
with my friend Marigold.
Fine, grab her and come with me. But be sure to stay right close.
Right close. Alright, lad. No bother. New Zealand's a little bit too, like, I come from a fairly low population, dispersed kind of area.
Got a foolproof method for
I
exercising witches.
wouldn't really want to go to another one like that. I'm not a big fan of like massive cities, however, but like,
Beware, for you know
there's a middle
neither the
ground,
day
and
nor
that I would
the
like to
hour.
qualify for
Scram
skill.
before I
That's
lose
true.
my
That is true.
patience.
Here's where we split up. Go see Menge. Marigold will be next door.
So I'm
can't
fairly
have her
confident I'll
until
get
I
my,
get-
my next
You don't set the terms here.
year
You know
fairly
what to
easily.
do.
You won't get a word out of me. Not you, not him.
Oh, playing tough, eh? Just you wait. We'll take a fingernail or three. That ought to get you singing.
That's what you guys are letting happen right now. Sell your soul for money. I mean, I'd much rather just sell my time. If Australia was so hard to get into, why the fuck would half of New Zealand's population migrating from there to here? I mean, yeah, I was about to say, do you guys not get in a lot easier though? Like, random countries trying to get into Australia is a lot harder. Like, you straight up have to have like unless it's for work, you really can't get into Australia if you're not coming from like certain countries, I believe. And even for that, it's kind of hard still, even
what
with the
you
point
want.
system.
Come on, witch. Show you the wonders a pair of pliers
True,
can work. You'd be surprised.
But I don't think all of the Commonwealth. I think it's just certain parts of it. Like, I don't know, for instance, like, what, yeah. No, I'm pretty sure we have to go through a point system to get into Australia.
I believe I told you not to let anyone in.
Unless they had information concerning Philippa Eilhart. This witcher says he's got just that.
Anyone can claim that.
We'll start with your pinky nail. Nah, let's go for your ring finger. This little piggy went to market.
But it's not that easy to bring us Triss Merigold.
Is that who I hear? Very well.
Shafted us, so we shafted
I'll
them
go
back.
see her shortly. But first, let us talk. Sit. Sit.
Listen to that screaming, guys. That was all yous.
Have a drink, Witcher.
Now, Sea Fusion may have been the one that bought that vote, but you guys are the ones that stood aside and let him. So it's you guys who are the bad ones. The audio only doesn't do it for me. The screams of a strong woman getting what she wanted.
Sidarian.
A 1261 vintage, year of the massacre of Sintra.
Stop squirming. This little piggy went home.
Kurt, please see why Miss Marigold squeals so convincingly. Perhaps she needs something. Hot irons, for instance.
Speaking of metal, this goblet's silver. Making sure I'm not a Doppler.
Ah, it's immediately apparent. A professional. I find that refreshing. But to answer your question, one can never be too careful. You'd be surprised how many come here turn to rancid jelly as soon as they grip the goblet.
Got a silver sword on my back. No, this one.
Still haven't.
I'm not sure what one will cancel it.
Your hunters are already torturing her.
What of it?
You're damaging goods you haven't paid for yet.
This little piggy had roast beef.
Oh, you bastard! No!
This little piggy had none.
Don't worry, you shan't leave empty-handed. I shall pay you twice the usual
I want roast
for
beef.
Marigold.
Awfully generous. Why?
Well,
Tacitone.
you turned in your lover. The emotional trauma it must entail. You deserve compensation.
Triss betrayed me
You
first.
seem well informed. So you have to know Triss betrayed me first. Used me as a pawn in the Lodge's game.
I'm not sure the rest of them
As
who
I
would
see it,
believe.
she's getting what she deserves.
No! No more!
Be brave, dear. Just one more fingernail and we'll move on to the other hand. This little piggy went, wait. Oh! Bitch, bitch! Oh, the bitch bites. Let's put a collar on her. Dimeritium ought to calm her down.
You surprise me, Geralt. Perhaps we can deal after all. So, you know something about Philippa, but I wager you won't share this information for free. What do you want in return?
Free dandelion?
It's simple. Free dandelion.
A degenerate bard for information about Philippa. Tempting offer, I admit, but I must say no. You see, I've a magnificent execution plan for Dandelion in Oxenford. A breaking wheel, flaying alive, and so forth. It should work wonders for the mores of the academic youth and townsfolk.
When's this morally instructive spectacle due to take place?
When I issue the order, in person, Dandelion will remain in the dungeons beneath Temple Isle.
I guess it really doesn't make any difference whether you let her get tortured or not.
Cannot be of help. Perhaps we can agree different terms. But first, let's see how Miss Marigold fares. It's grown suspiciously quiet in there. Come.
Oh, nice work. You rob her of getting the chance to kill him yourself, I think.
He say
If you
where
do that one.
Dandelion is?
Yes, but Triss.
You know, as bad as I feel for letting her get tortured, or as bad as Sea Fusion should feel, I didn't let that shit happen. That is a much better ending for her. She didn't need the fingernails anyway. That is much better. For her, that's a better one, because she actually gives you into trouble if you save her. When I saved her, she was like, "What the fuck you doing?" I could have. I don't mind pain. I could have. I could have taken more.
Tend to your wounds.
No need. I'm fine. Well, mostly fine. Should heal in time for my wedding.
Sorry. Should have gotten you out sooner.
Don't apologize.
Hope you don't have anyone picked
I
for
knew
the
what I was
groom.
signing up for.
How do I say this? That was just a bit premature.
What do you mean?
Menge said Dandelion's locked up on Temple Isle. Dungeon right under the temple. He was planning to execute him in Oxenfurt. Also said they'd only let Dandelion out of his cell once Menge gave the order, in person.
Shit. I'm sorry, Geralt. I should have thought it through, but when I
Yeah.
saw him, I
honestly thought the letting her get tortured would make it so that you don't need to do the doppelganger bit for the next bit.
After what they subjected you to, no need to explain.
He'd never have agreed to help us. Even if I...
True.
I know. Let's not dwell on this. We should think about what to do next.
Dandelion's safe for now, though out of reach. We don't stand a chance of breaking him out. Temple Isle's impregnable, and Menge's not likely to order his transfer, or anyone's for that matter.
Seems to be within expectation. It does, yeah. Menge burned a sheet
Saw
of
Menge
paper.
burn a sheet of paper right before we came in here.
Could have been something on it that would have helped us. Too late now.
So there's no way you could recover the note?
Sadly, no. I'm a sorceress, not a miracle worker.
Blood away her face.
Let's search his corpse.
Right. Could find something that'll help us. Just his office key in his pockets.
If only the redheads in Scotland looked like her.
Something under his belt. Wait, something sewn in the lining.
What is it?
The key to a vault. Here, give it to Dijkstra with my regards.
Blood in, oh no, the blood in their faces, that's usual. Just crooking the teeth, and she's identical. Really don't need a lot more, just crooking it. Just lose the teeth. I was actually coming into my flat today, just before the stream. I went up to the shop, got myself some stuff for the streaming after it. Came back down, and there was like someone out their face, like drugged up at the door of the flat, trying to get in without the wee key card to let you in. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to let her in as we want her. So I let her in, thinking like, just get my head down. She won't try talk to me about when they're so far gone, like they've done that many drugs that day that they want to tell you their life story, and she's sitting there going, oh. Hi, I'm £1 short for milk. I don't get paid till Thursday. Clearly, like, you get £1 for milk, mate. Like, just the kind of the half beg without being a beg. And she's like, how are you liking it in the house? Because like they know I've just moved in because they're nosy buggers. And I'm like, oh, just go away. I couldn't even do the whole pretend to be interested and like smile and nod. I'm just, I'm like, fuck it. Just shut the door. Yeah, there's so many of them. There's so fucking many of them.
If I actually practiced black magic, haven't sunken that low just yet. Nothing but dead ends.
Hold on, Darius. You just missed another vote. You would have helped her, and Darius would have helped her, and Darius would have poured everything to help her. C Fusion here. Just let your missus get tortured. No, not true. That's a shame. So you would have let her get tortured as well, Andarius. That's just shameful. Just everyone take a minute to just look at yourselves. Just go to a mirror, look at yourselves, and be like, I'm a bad person. I should have helped.
But in this case, there's no hope. Not a shred. No one escapes the dungeons beneath the temple, and no one's ever been broken out.
Anyone actually tried?
They've tried, Geralt. I've tried, to be exact. Shortly before.
Oh, no, I would never ask you to put money towards it, but like. Oh well, I was about to say just watch more, but there hasn't been that much
the
actual.
Only one who could have ordered Dandelion's release.
Yes.
I would disagree. If you got to miss out on doing this part where you have to find a Doppler,
Your
I would
old
agree.
friend Dudu Biberveld impersonated the halfling merchant. Dandelion claimed he
But,
seemed
you know,
more
this
real
way
than
you're
the
just letting
original.
her get tortured, and
So much
that's not
so, Vivaldi gave him a
great.
loan of several thousand crowns without batting an eye.
Yeah, except Dudu's in hiding right now. Priscilla might know something, though.
Fingers crossed. Listen, there is one other thing I wanted to talk about, but not here, not now. Come by when you have a moment. I'd appreciate it. All right.
See, Fusion,
we
would
need
you
to get
want
out
to
of
be a good person? I think you actively strive not to be. So, I mean, like, you not being one, I'm sure is fine with you. I will do, actually. That'd be perfect. I always like it when someone's going to be streaming after me, so that I can wrap up a lot easier when I'm wrapping up into someone else's stream. Like, it's much easier to kind of word it better when you're winding down than if you were just doing it yourself. It is what she signed up for, yeah. It is what she signed up for, but then again, you're still letting her get tortured, and she's losing fingernails. I mean, that's a good way to look at things, C-Fusion. That's a very decent way to look at things. Sneak out of the Witch Hunter's outpost. Can I not sneak? Oh, it's going to make me sneak into it, because she's here. Oh. Damn it. Fingernails grow back. Do they? If they're fully pulled out? I'm not sure they do.
This is where we split up. But first, let's burn this shack down.
Agreed. We've left too much evidence.
Yeah, but I also need
I
to
thought if
blow off
you
some steam.
lost your full fingernail, they didn't grow back. The nail bed, yeah. But I imagine getting your nails pulled out would remove the nail bed, surely. Ah, yeah. Well, yeah. So our nails will be fine, I guess. What are we looking for? How do you get up there? Oh, yeah, you jumped on you. No, it's not going to let me jump. Right, calm down, hen. We haven't found a way out yet.
That should do it. I'm going. You should too.
I'm trying to.
Not about to use the teleport, though. See you, Triss.
Oh, you've got weird mates. You have got very weird mates there, Jingle. Oh yeah, no, let me jump up. See, that's good game design. I had a inkling that you could jump up here, and it was because those two were lit up, which is, you know, very subtle game design. It's not like super hold your hand. Just enough information to work it out yourself, as long as you're not a potato brain. Can I get this way? No, I have to blast this open, don't I? And my parents are my friends, and my friends descended. And my friends are my friends, despite my personality quirks. Ah, C-Fusion. I wouldn't change you. I'm happy to have you, the
You there,
evil
Mr.
weird man
Roven,
that
what's
you
the
are.
word?
Impatient old bastard.
What?
Nothing. Be there soon.
So, wait.
Who do I spy? Why, it's Geralt of Rivia.
Will you stop following me already?
I will, soon as you tell me where my treasure is.
Me and Menge didn't see eye
Sounds
to
pretty
eye.
fucking horrible.
How badly?
Badly.
I suppose that explains the smoke. My treasure's not in there, is it? Burning with the witch hunters.
Didn't see it anywhere. And 20 tons of gold is hard to miss.
I mean,
You mean to say
are you
you
sure
come to
that's the
me
fun?
empty-handed?
First off, you came to me. Second, I do have something in my hand. The key to a vault, founded on Menge.
A vault that I need to find on my own. You've not made things much easier for me. Give me that.
What about my reward?
Spare me. I want my reward.
I mean, you can't not kill
Do
Meng.
all you witches have such nerve?
What do you mean?
And it was
You
her that
lied
killed
to
him.
me. Again.
What?
You knew from the start who robbed me, but you didn't deign to share that information with me.
No, I didn't.
Give me money.
But I
The
did
next one
deign
is
to
stop
help you find
crying.
your treasure, so stop moaning.
I jest you not, Geralt. You abused my trust.
I can live with that.
This time, yes, you'll live. And now, time to settle things.
That a threat?
Quite the contrary. You helped me, Witcher. So in spite of everything, you've earned your reward.
Don't bother. I know what happened to Dandelion.
Then take my coin. I always pay my debts, even to liars.
It's a shame it goes this way with him, because I like him.
And
I would have helped him if I could.
Plea. Don't try to fool me again. Ever.
Yeah. What they don't tell you is the reason he's looking for his treasure, because he's left his chin in there. Or at least his first chin, not his double chin. His double chin's still there. We've done a lot of this. I'm thinking maybe... Is there any side stuff we could maybe do? Just for a wee bit? No, we'll finish up this bit at least. Is there any quests we've got? Oh, we could go do Junior. Matalife and Dave. Oh no, this one's super far down at level 9. We should do that one. Right, I missed a fair bit there. My teach yourself me. I tried to open it and skip my finger in the door.
Buggers. Like all the poor folks you've burned.
No familiar with that. There's an underworld quest which auto-filled for the engine. Where is there? Probably like an hour and 10 minutes. I'm thinking. That's making it rough. That'll be enough. Enough time for you. Yeah, I mean, if in an hour and 10 you're not, I can maybe push it a wee bit so that you get a wee bit more time to enjoy yourself before you stream. Because I mean, it's always good to go into a stream when you're properly set up for it. We'll do some of Cleaver's stuff just in case that's Underworld one, and we'll try steer away from Whoreson Junior for a little bit until we're sure we've got the stuff that would fail. So, yeah, having time after doing anything before you go into a stream's nice. Like getting rushed into it, like it's just so much nicer to just settle up, get everything right, so you don't forget anything. Like pinging your mate for the 10th time. Oh man, that's disgusting. Look at all you plebs have had injuries other than fighting related injuries. I've never had any really. Oh wait, no, sorry. I crashed a motorbike when I was younger, when I was about 13. Was going down a hill off road, and the brakes seized up with mud because it had been raining, and we went sideways straight up into like a stone wall. And my left pinky, it just got the whole brunt of the smack into it, and like you can still see all the scars from where it got cut open and stuff. But other than that, I've never really had injuries that weren't just fighting related.
Seen any prime fillies?
No, I don't know. I mean, fighting related ones here are normal. It's kind of rough where I live, and I'm fine with that. That's wee man. He knows what it's on about. Just Oh, was he practicing
A wee
Barton?
minute, Witcher.
Oh, a wee minute.
Now, I'm curious something mighty. How is it you were off the same bloody night Whoreson tried to kill me?
It was chance, honest. I was at the brothel. I've witnesses.
I don't doubt you found some witnesses, but I do doubt the bit about...
I scraped all the skin off your fucking thing. Oh, that's
know
disgusting.
what? Shite conversation this. So much blethering, we've got nowhere. Lad, you have a chat with him? It's simple. I want to know where Whoreson is.
I've not betrayed you. Not ever. No! No! I know nothing!
That's a mental image I could have done without C-Fusion.
Help me find Junior.
I'm about to send my lads around Horsun's hideouts. Won't say no to a witch's blade. Lead my men, take the Water Junior and drag him out of his hidey hole. Win-win situation as I see it.
Skull stitches. Horsun can't die? Really?
Horsun can't die until I've talked to him.
My lads are hot-headed and I like 'em like that. Want to rein them in, do so on your own.
See? Books, they'll kill you, Eric. They'll kill you. It's all interesting. I mean, hey, I'm always one for hearing horrible ways that you hurt yourself, C-Fusion.
Now, I suspect Junior's hiding at his casino in Gildorf. Either that or near the arena beneath the bits. My lads will be there.
I like this wee guy.
Find him.
I don't usually like dwarfs in games, but hey, I like him. He does seem someone I can relate to. He's a hell of a wee man.
What do you want?
Wee is such a underrated word. It's one of my favourites. It's just perfect.
Life, you gotta take risks and not get fucked.
Hitting from the head is probably not good. I mean, I can't think of a single way where it maybe would be. Oh, maybe if you're trying to clear a headache, you know, bleed your head. Oh wait, no, they stopped doing that in like the medieval times. So, no. Scottish medicine isn't quite up to snuff compared to the rest of you guys.
Let's dance.
Oh, hello. Oh man, it took so long to actually attack him there. Is there anyone else? No.
Demon!
No. Man, people are just so weird. Still gets leeched in Sundays to remove the bad blood. Exactly. Oh wait, what's this? Are we helping kids? Makes a change from murdering them.
They...
Hey,
Death March. It's like my... I've never completed the game, but it's not exactly like a first
The
playthrough.
great git.
And I just jumped kind of straight into Death March. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Because I noticed my Hangman's Venom was running out. Oh, give me a second and I'll read that C-Fusion. Oh, see, that's why I like this.
He's hexing!
Oh, fuck me, man, that was a yeesh. Oh, I did not mean to kill him. I wanted him to hit me to get me all my health back. My mum was doing some pan frying with oil when I was like 8, snuck up on, see what she was doing. She was putting a spoon down and placed my arm in the way. The spoon was covered in boiling oil, watching the skin of your arm cook from an oil burn is neat. I love the tax. Oh fuck, I was making French toast and I always have my oil up too high when I'm doing it. And as I was putting in the bread, no, I got my niece was helping me, and she put it in, but she was scared of the oil because of how burny it was. So she like threw it in as I was holding the handle, and when it hit the pan, all the oil spilled out and went all down my arm, from like the very top of my wrist all the way down to like my elbow. It was just covered in burning oil. That was horrible. Like the pain as it hit, it was bad, but like I've got a fairly good pain threshold, so it wasn't that bad, right? But it was just the nipping for like days after it just would not go away, and it was just so annoying. Not so much painful, but just super annoying. It was, yeah, not fun. The whole Sun's Henchman clown makeup, jester hat and no pant. I mean, they're working for someone called Whoreson. I'm not going to fault them in what they're wearing, poor guy. You know, dress for the job you want.
Yeah, all right.
Man, here's Finna in the bun spot, deep oil bun. Don't you? Yeah. Does the NHS Scotland moonshine as the torturers? Mate. No, as much as I'm taking the piss, the Scottish healthcare is really good. I'm really happy with it.
We go on your mark.
Didn't help. Just remember the wound. Basically, what's been pressed against my arm and swear some of the bits of skin was pulled off when she removed the spoon.
Let's go then.
Yeah, mine wasn't deep. Mine was very superficial burns. They weren't actual deep. Luckily, it sounds like yours were. You were not so lucky. Oh, are we punching? Why am I punching? Why am I punching? I don't want to be punching. Oh, stabbing. Yeah, there we go.
Should look around.
Why am I? They've got fucking swords. I want a sword. One more? No, it's gonna help me with that. Let's look at one more. No, it's just this guy, right? And one more up here. Oh, two more. Oh, that one then. Right, I'm actually gonna let him hit me a few times to get the regen. There we go. I mean, there's no point in having that skill and not making use of it to heal me up a little bit. Oh, they're drug dealers. Are we the good guys? Oh, that's rare. We don't get to be the good guy often, especially not when C Fusion's left to vote. Oh, these guys are just straight up bandits. Like, not Whoresons guys, these ones are just general bandits. I am not doing much in the way of damage from these guys. Why is my damage so bad? Is my weapon damaged? What the hell is wrong with that? Raiding Meth Labs is doing good for once. Hey, 2 bits of meth. That's a good day's work. Right, enhance man. Like, how damaged is that? 50%, yeah, that's just about to get to the point where it's like, hey, you're breaking me, buddy. You want to heal? What is it? That's a weapon, so it'll be here. Is that fixed up to 60? No, 90. Perfect. Good thing about oil is it doesn't hold heat, so once it hits you, it does, yeah. Turns out metal spoons hold heat very well. The good thing about fighting with doors on your sides is you have to swing over them. If I just got to sharpen the sword. I mean, they were dead before I sharpened the sword. Oh, Mr. Dares. Let's pretend we can read. No. Yeah, there we go. And then go through all this stuff just to get out of the backlog. Got a confiscate.
To death.
Oh.
Hey, can you hear me? You alive?
It's a wee man.
Don't finish me. Don't intend to.
Who the hell are you? Heard screaming downstairs.
It's all right now.
Will you help me?
You're not hurt all that bad. Let's talk first. Why are you here?
What's it look like? Came here to sit and think. God. All right. Clever and tough's not working for me. They took me for one of Bedlam's moles.
Are you?
Well, kinda. Yeah.
So what have you kinda learned?
Whoreson's working hand in glove with the Redanians. I don't know the details, but he's on their side. And that's all I know.
You don't want him to stay a while? No, fuck off, run.
Take care of yourself.
On you go, buddy.
Thanks. I'll lay low until things settle down. Bedlam will learn you helped me. See him. He's sure to reward you.
Oh, you can very hairy
If
arms.
Dijkstra
I was.
knows Junior's made a deal with the Redanians.
Well, I had hairy arms. Oh, I can give that information to Dijkstra. I like Dijkstra. It's a shame that he is so hostile to you in that quest. I don't know if it's just the choices I did when I was talking to him, but I like Dijkstra. He's an interesting character. I would like to help him.
Seems to me I've heard of you before, Whitehair. May your beard grow robust and free.
That's some very good advice. No, I can't get anything else in here.
You see in the dark, and you're sturdy. A fine road sniffer if your weapons look all.
Have a hard time finding any work here,
Take
Witcher.
oil. I don't think there's anything decent to actually loot from this place. Maybe over here. Oh, that's a lot of drugs. Jesus. We did break. Yeah, people don't forget that kind of thing, I suppose. Yeah. I mean, I broke a. There's one guy that I remember I broke his nose at school, and he sure as fuck hasn't forgiven me for that.
All roads lead to Mahakam.
Right, I get the feeling we have to go. Oh crap, I didn't mean to pick that up. I get the feeling we have to go speak to Dijkstra again. Yeah, there we go. Let's look for the arena, maybe actually. Can we look for the arena just now? Oh, the arena's down here. I want to go do the arena. Maybe we get to fight in the arena. I think I'm fairly decent at the fighting,
Right,
so.
Pam param, pam pam param, pam param.
It's a Helia tune. Just deal drugs and bang whores. They're not whores. Wait, what?
Such lovely natural surroundings.
What the hell? What's the certificate? The hero and the bears out to fight in the ring. Under the... Oh, so I need that for the... That's pretty cool. I just happened to find that as I was going over here.
No passage. Don't link.
Greetings.
Don't know you. Not letting you in. And don't you fucking stand there.
Oh, I can just trick him. I'll go in properly. I know I could probably have get a... What's it called? Experience.
Fight contract.
Good, you can read. So who's this contract made out to?
Says, Zdenek. Made out to Zdenek.
Mm-hmm. I'm Zdenek. Any more questions?
In you go. Don't you go wandering. Straight to Igor now.
Fair enough.
Igor, fetch me the brain. That's... Whenever someone says that Fallout 4 doesn't have like good dialogue, right? It doesn't. As a general rule, it doesn't. It's got some really bad dialogue, mostly. But there's that bit I always think of where you're talking to the Dr. Zamara or something, and she asks you for the brain, and and you do that line where and it's just gold. It's just really good.
I am ready.
It makes me give me a chuckle every time.
Remember our deal, I hope.
Oh, switch the sword for a rusty one. You need to hold on for a moment.
There's a lot of people in here. I don't think I've ever came down here.
Take the city somehow.
Forgive my mum for giving birth to... Yeah, for giving me a second degree oil burn, but she did do me a solid for... Yeah. Some would say that's a second strike. Because she gave the world you.
Good with a sword. Wouldn't scoff at working as protection.
And who here would you protect?
Crowds can spin out of control. Somebody's got to keep the peace.
Is this Igor?
Claim any kind of experience.
It's a strength for the world.
I'm a witcher. I kill monsters for coin. Been doing it all my life. Humans won't be a problem.
A guard must fight sometimes, but that's not most important. The essential question is, can you control yourself? And can you control a crowd?
Been taught how to slow down or speed up my heart rate, how to dilate my pupils and alter my metabolism. My medallion vibrates when danger's near, and I know a few simple spells.
I'll have to test.
Why would you not say yes? What do you need to test? What kind of fucking random guy could do better than that?
You shall fight in the arena. Survive 3 bouts.
Anime will go right over my head, Andarius. Unless it's like One Punch Man or Attack on Titan. And even Attack on Titan, it's iffy, my knowledge of it. Like, I could not tell you for the life of me any of the characters in it. I remember I've watched like the first 2 seasons of it. But
set me up.
Already have. Shall we start right away? Or do
normal people might get that one, or weebs might get that one, but I won't get that one. I'm no Jake. I don't pretend not to be a weeb and actually have like a super high power level. I just genuinely don't have a fucking clue.
The crowd doesn't take kindly to those who spare their foes.
Let's do this.
Ready your purses! Betting is open!
Can I bet?
From the Far East, where a man's life is worth less than a cup of water. A witcher! A murderous mutant! His opponent, Gustav Rohn! A man who cut his way out of his mother's womb with a knife! As ever, a fight to the death!
Kids!
Hey kids? Oh, that's a shame.
The Witcher wins! Next fight! Born brawlers in battle! A fracas! A rumpus! A fray! The Witcher versus the Hairy Brothers, straight from the Wild Isles of Skellige! Sired by a mountain bear! They live to kill!
Yield, or end like your brother.
I don't think I gave him the chance. Yield. And I won't kill you as I chop off his head.
Face to face with beasts.
Yeah, those were pretty weak. Oh man, wyverns. I hate wyverns. They're just so tedious. It's like hit, hit, dodge, hit, hit, dodge. Let me go that way. Sort out straight away, get my shield up, and just get tanks to hit to the face. I wonder if I can like spare this one. Attack the next hit. There we go. Don't even need to. Can I not get that? Oh, weapons are hard to like find. Can I not just loot them? Oh, I can loot them. There we go. I'm happy with that. He didn't yield. Wait, what? I was about to say I killed everyone. Everyone's dead. Intriga, and that's insect oil. I wish there was a faster way to do this. There we go. Decent insect oil. What's that? 25%? Yeah, 25%. In fact, while I'm here, I might as well go for. There we go. That one. I think that's another 50% on top. You fucker. Power through all this. Oh, they're really weak attackers. They're barely doing anything to my shield. That was weird. That doesn't seem right. Normally, just a single hit messes with your shield.
Shall I release Boris?
I think they want Boris.
Boris! Especially for you, for the
I get a
first
feeling
time
that's
in a long
Boris.
time. Release Boris!
Man, bears are easy. Watch him kick my ass. Come on, Boris. Man, bears are just super easy. Oh, I get bear fat. I always need bear fat.
For the Witcher!
I think I did alright. They do look a lot more like arachnids to me. That's what I would have called them, but apparently it's insects. Which I suppose arachnids are kinda. Oh,
Bravo! Ploughing Scragdom Farah. They told me a true bruise had come to the arena. Would you believe it? They were right.
Get the feeling that's whole, son. Cheers, buddy.
Thanks.
Cyprian Wiley, known the most as Whoreson Jr., appreciates good handiwork. Well, we've not had enough.
That was a weird cut there.
Cleaver's dwarves are in the sewers. They've slaughtered the guards. Don't stand there like a sodden prick at a wedding. Muster the men and get out those midgets. And would someone please kill the blasted Witcher?
Oh, what? Very nice.
You heard the man. Kill him.
But I killed them all. I mean, I get the feeling it would be really simple to kill a Witcher in here. Just, you know, crossbows. But, you know, get here with your logic.
He's hexing.
Oh, doggo. No, want to kill doggo.
I'll slay you like a dog.
No, don't kill doggos. Oh, straight into that one. Like a fool. Ego, fetch me the brain. Ah, I did it again. I double pressed it. He is a bit of a whore. I dodged that. I 100% dodged that. No, doggo, I'm sorry. You know, I'll say this, at least it doesn't whimper. I hate that, see when a dog whimpers, I feel so bad. Oh, nice wee kill animation that stops me from getting his hit. You know what, actually, hit me a few times. One more. There we go. Ah, that didn't really heal me for anything, fuck. I think I lost one of the adrenaline just as it hit.
Should search this hole.
Eagles. Empty bottle. Some crowns. That sword's probably decent to sell, but fuck it. Can't go through here. Let's have some water. Man, I've been doing really well compared to my first time playing this on Deathmarch. Like, I only did Velen, but I was always running out of like water and all that stuff. Kill dog vote, you know what I'm voting for? Man, see Fusion. Just a bad person,
Floors worn by a moving door. Something behind this wall.
Yeah, well, give me a second to have a wee check. Is there anything down here I can go do? So I know that's probably the right way to go, but we're gonna go up and help the dwarves. I like the dwarves. It's rare that I like the dwarves, right? Because I'm not really a big dwarf fan, honestly. In most games, they just don't interest me. But these ones are quite funny. Right, message from Igor. Send the Bibles. And a bit of a dream, for no apparent reason whatever. I'd like to reassure you all the coins safe inside in the lockbox. The blind arsehole who thought it was missing was looking in the wrong place. Walked down the corridor leading from the upper level, right, and that's to tell you the wall. See what you've been looking for. I'm missing the cobbin, that's where my hands on my head. Can I talk to these wee guys?
You're the fucking
You're in your kid's humble cell.
What did they say?
Hey, you look how we bit pale.
No! Oh, what am I doing? Let me get my sword. Is he just not dying? Oh, that is not a nice place to stab him, poor guy. I don't often feel bad for people I kill, but that one's a yikes. What about you guys? Will you guys say hello to me?
May your beard grow robust and free.
Witcher.
Witcher. Aye, I'm a Witcher. Right, so it's down here. Probably like a wee lever. I guess the dwarfs are Scottish. They kind of seem Scottish. He said we, and we is a fairly common Scottish word. I don't think I've ever heard that elsewhere. I'm sure there is maybe someone else that would, or another, group that would call it, say we in small for the same thing, but I've never heard that. Only ever Scottish people mostly, so. So I would guess that's what they're kind of shooting for with the dwarves, which is usually what they do anyway. Like the same with Total War, Warhammer. Dwarves seem to be fairly Scottish in that as well. Which I mean, I'm not opposed to. Like, it's quite hilarious. Like, for one, they're considered to kind of hold grudges and not let things go. Dwarfs in most games, especially like Warhammer, for instance, and that is incredibly Scottish. Like we remember every slight done towards us. I remember every slight done towards me, with no exception. Every person who has ever wronged me in any way, I will remember it. In fact, I have a print screen of one person in Jake's chat who said that Heldon was like the real Scot, like implying he was a better Scot than me. He's not even Scottish, Heldon, right? Which is even more insulting. And I screenshotted that guy's name, and I will be doing a mod game at some point, right? And see, the moment I do, he gets banned. He gets banned, like straight up. That will be my first thing I do. I remember that, and I'll put it down as is the ban reason. That print screen. Who is it? Give me a second. I can tell you exactly who it was. Is that the road? Fat Canna? No, because it's bugged out. It's bugged out. I would have to like proper shut down, but I remember the name. It was a purple name. I remember the exact thing he said in my head. And I'll post it in JJ Quad when I've finished streaming, because it's not something I'll forget. It will be my first act as a mod if I ever do that mod game. When was it? It was a couple weeks ago, maybe a wee bit longer than that now actually. Go to talk to Dijkstra first. For me to like deny him satisfaction by banning the guy first. Yeah, I mean you could. He's a fairly common chat member actually. I'm fairly sure. Demon something. I get the feeling it's Demon something. But yeah. I mean, you could just unban him, then ban him again.
Just look at the freak.
That's not very nice. Is it here I'm even supposed to be? What was his offence? What's it called? Did I walk right past him? I must have walked right past him. He implied... not a gamer monkey. I have to unban him. No, I just mean in the chat. He would still be in the Discord.
What do you
and it's
want?
going well, Bellcat. Welcome. Yeah, his offence was implying that Heldon was a better Scotsman than me, which is wrong in many reasons. This one also. Why would it be
You
bad?
fallen out with Redania?
My sympathies have naught to do with this. Horson wiped his arse with our agreement. That's betrayal, regardless of his current allegiance.
Need someone who can get me in to see Junior. You must still have some contacts among the Redanians.
I don't, but you do.
Enlighten me.
Temerian,
Yeah, shots.
former commander of the Blue Stripes. Ring a bell?
Vernon Roach.
Oh,
He's holed
Roach.
up with his men in a camp near Oxenford. Pay him a visit. You're sure to cheer him up at least.
Oh no, I'm just thinking there's another vote I'm gonna need for who I side with in regards to what happens with Novigrad. And one of them's a one I really don't like, because it's basically the bad ending for the whole of the North. Not holes, just outcomes to the game. And it's a fairly big one as well. But that's kind of bad. That's kind of real bad. Yeah, a couple. Like I'm not gonna vote. Should we bang this hooker? Because I'll be honest, at this point it's always gonna be yes. I'm not even gonna waste your time. So I'm just gonna bang the hooker, right? Are you talking about the plot? Yeah. Oh crap! What's the quest I should not do, or I should do, that will get cancelled if I do it before finding Junior? Cause I don't want to do it yet. Honour among free youths. Right, we'll go collect our rewards from him. I'll vote as which hooker first though. Oh wait, what's this? Oh, it's a witch ambush, or witch hunter
Geralt
ambush.
of Rivia, Witcher. White Wolf, they call you?
Try that in game.
You stand accused of offending religious sentiment. We've orders to take you in for interrogation. Surrender your weapons.
I've never done this before. Something I don't understand. What should happen? I don't really like giving my weapons away. Yes, I would vote for. I think I might give them though, because in the other one it takes you to a really hard fight, and I would like a really hard fight.
This is
right
a
now.
misunderstanding. But fine, take them. Though I'll need a receipt.
Like it's still there. Like they're both still there.
Remember the preacher who spoke of witches and witchers? A man you humiliated before his faithful. He asked that we administer a sacrament on his
So it's
behalf.
just an attempt to murder me, right?
Last
Fair enough.
rites.
Yes. However, oh, they took all your weapons? Ah, well played, game. Well played. This is actually going to be a fairly tough fight, because I do fuck all for damage, and they can block me. Oh my god, that screaming is doing my head in already. I'm so sorry, people. Service providers. You know what? Oh, that's super bad. Did I just set that guy on fire? Right, one at a time, guys. Right, one at a time. Let's not have an orgy here. Just. I don't even think I can perfect block. Come on, fuck you. Ooh. What the screaming is doing my head in? Oh, there we go. Thank God, man. Jesus. No. A little bit less murder than usual, but
You think they'll do it?
Not so. Just might be.
everyone calmed down rather quickly. Eh?
Ah! Hey, pretty boy. What do I gotta do to get out?
Right, so where were we going? We were going down here to visit Bedlam. Oh, where were you guys 2 fucking seconds ago, guards? They'll probably help them, actually.
Help! Save me! I'm dying.
Doorfaced. Is that a common English term, doorfaced, or is it, you know, something like from my end? Because I've never heard anyone say doorfaced before. Well, other than, you know, people around here. Like, I've never heard it in, like... I'm not sure I've heard of it.
Something stinks.
What about you, Strudel?
Decomposing flesh.
Oh, wait, what?
Human flesh.
I know. Peanut are burning. My pappy took me.
Sword wound. Shallow, but severed his artery. What are you holding?
Oh.
A key. Interesting.
That's a... How high a level is that quest? 20? Oh, I'm literally a level too low for that. That fucking sucks. Right, what are we doing? No, that's... Oh, meet her. Right. But yeah, doorface means miserable. Like, unhappy looking.
That stench.
Let's just automatically fucking equip this fucking club. Wait, what? Is that a club I'm using? Yeah, why do I have that? Give me my freaking sword! There we go. That was weird. Oh, it's just that, yeah, someone should do faces standing right there, yeah. I've never heard, not really heard other people say that, other than the Scottish weirdos. Get rid of that heavy armour. Worth a bunch of money, but it's so heavy. I think this is only like a level 11 or something, this sword. Yeah. Level 11. Oh, this is level 11. I think I do. I just haven't bothered to go and find the person I need to craft it. Oh, that's good. I think that's just like tripled how much bonus I get from that now. Yeah, if I get rid of that and put the greater into it. Yeah, that's a bunch more. I do prefer this. Lesser. Is that just lesser? Lesser? Ah, I need more red. I need a lot more red and I'll be able to bump them up. That's a good shout actually, repairing them. The thing is, like, I can never be bothered to actually go find someone who repairs them. I think you have to do the mission for the armour smith before you can do that, and I just can't be bothered.
They say
Oh, did I go the wrong way? No, it's this way I need to go. The map is wrong. Freaking map. Yeah, I have to come in this door to get to Bedlam.
Open up.
6 doubled. Is that a sorceress? You know, sorceress, I hate to tell you this, but you look a hell of a lot like the Strumpets. Don't think I've ever actually been around in here properly.
Witches had an itch in his britches. So
There's a lot of blood all over the walls.
Aye.
Yes, you know that. Why would
Why
I?
aren't you curious? You yourself looking for work, perhaps?
No, I just know them. Usually not all that willing to get their hands dirty.
Tell you
Don't
which
know
to you
well
which.
then. A hounded, hungry mage is desperate as any man. Not about to be fussy when taking on work.
Novigrad's a city of
What,
opportunities.
the Pamparam one?
Chances to be seized. You should grab one too.
Should pick your men more
Only thing I
carefully.
grab is witch
Rico
titties.
blew his cover like a novice.
Yeah, he told me. And I told him to leave town. Most likely promised I'd reward you, didn't
Bit
he?
witches.
So he said.
Take it.
Oh, that's a shame. I missed it. That's advice I actually will give a lot of these. If you ever have the opportunity to grab some titties consensually, then you should always take that opportunity. I may have been losing something in the translation of what he was saying, but I feel my advice is just as apt. Just saying. Right. Message from an old. What the hell's that? Oh yeah, it's a different one, right. Oh, you're supposed to do it outside the arena as well? Yeah, fuck that. My life and death. Yeah, I need to talk to Cleaver and get a reward as well, but I'll go do Triss first. In fact, where is Cleaver? Maybe if he's closer, then I'll do him first. You know what, I can't be bothered to switch the quest. I'm just going to go do him first.
I praise you with all my heart.
Plus, why would I not want to go see the wee dwarf? So look! Are you a sorceress or a strumpet? We don't know. You could be either. Oh! This is where the guy is.
What is it?
I've been running past here plenty and I just totally forgot. Right, what can I say? Oh, he's run out of money already. Holy crap, what? How much is that worth? 734, Jesus Christ. There's not even anything I can really buy off him to make up for it. Do you have any silver? Gold ore? That's worth a bunch. Silver? No, silver ore is worth fucking tons as well. I'll just try and sell all that stuff. Why is it so heavy? Why am I weighed down so much? Like, I don't even have that much stuff. How much is that? 2. Right, so they're fairly heavy, right? So get rid of them. Cavalry boot. That's not even 1. What's that? Not even 1? A little bit over 1. 3. Are these weighing anything? Oh, these all weigh stuff. And they're also super expensive to sell. Oh no, I didn't mean to sell that. Fuck. Oh, I can buy all them though. I pretty much never did anything with them. There we go. Oh fuck, the 3 tossy saddles. Yeah, that makes sense. Open
So
the hides you have here. Oh, and the hides as well. Yeah, fuck the bear hides as well. Here's a wee guy I can go and sell shit to.
Welcome, welcome.
We have had a lack of scream. We'll play this guy right after we get him to give us all his money. Is there anything out of this I need? Blood moss. Is that blood moss? That is blood moss. I'm just gonna take it all. Give me all your fucking blood moss. I've got plenty of stuff to give you back. Wolf liver. Give me all your wolf liver. Should always buy water. It's really cheap and it's good if you get into if you run out of thing. Alka-Haste. That's basically replenishing all my other stuff. Now, what I'll do is anything I can sell that's heavy, I'll get rid of it. Right. First things first. That. Get rid of that. Wrong button. There we go. Right. What's the saddle? Raising the saddle. I'm pretty sure I've got a better saddle than that, so I can sell it. This, super better one. That one, super better, and that one is I've got better. So that should be us for weight. Now, get rid of some of this shit, like the bear hide. I'm gonna sell it. I've got a bunch of cured leathers and stuff, so I don't need to worry about it. I'm gonna keep the candlesticks and all that crap. Can we sell the drugs? We are the drug dealer now. We've become what we kill. Get rid of all these ones as well. I think I can sell all this crap for cheap stuff as well, but fuck it. I know I can dismantle some of this, but I just really can't be bothered. I just want to get the weight down. Oh yeah, the coffins! I've been running around with like fucking a bunch of coffins. As you do. So, like I said, I love this game. This is a great game. If you don't have this game, you should buy this game. But the one thing I don't like about this game is just this whole system for the inventory. It's just not good. It's really not. Like, they do stuff
so long
really well, and this is just not one of them, unfortunately. But don't let it put you off, because like for instance, Jake came in and he said that, oh, we seen that screen and it instantly put him off. And I understand that. That's fair. That is fair. But you shouldn't, because it's great. And like, I love this game in spite of that. Sorting is for weenies, Jingle. Because I go in and everything I need's always up to the top. Pretty much. Like, if I craft a new weapon, I can see the new weapon, and then I put the old weapons in the chest, so I never need to worry about that. Likes of all this stuff, I don't need to care. That automatically gets cycled into there whenever I run out of stuff, so that doesn't really matter either. And this stuff, I don't really need to care about this. Like, all this is just going to be a mess anyway with books and crap. I love the game. Like, you can go anywhere for titties. Really? Anywhere. Like, you know, real life. Let's get plenty of titties. I know plenty of tits in real life. but yeah. The game is just awesome. It just really is. I can't praise this thing enough. Especially, see, like this, I would normally hate this kind of thing where like you have to craft like your ingredients and get all your bits for the thing. But in this, it works. Especially like my build where I've got like the more I know of them. Yeah, that's it. Every known level, 1, 2 or 3 alchemy formula increases maximum toxicity by 1, which means the more I learn, the more I can consume and buff myself in fights, which is really cool. It's a really cool thing. Like my toxicity, if I was to have something like your normal toxicity is like 100, if I was to take one of the potions that give you, I think it's 70, this one, 70, yeah, I've got almost double my toxicity just from taking those because I know so much, and that'll keep going up. It scales really well. That's illegal if she's saying she agree with everything in it. Yeah, I mean, people say like there is no such thing as a perfect game, and they are completely correct, right? They are. There is nothing can be perfect. Everything, if it's perfect to you, someone else will find faults. They won't enjoy it as much. Like, people don't like The Witcher, and that's completely okay. They don't need to like The Witcher. That doesn't stop you from liking The Witcher anymore. But yeah, you need to admit, like, some things just aren't great in things. And, like, it's okay to admit that. People think that, like, for instance, admitting someone's good at something means that you're, like, you know, you're admitting that they're better than you, and, like, sometimes you should just do that. If they are, then it's okay to admit that. Being positive about someone doesn't take away from you. I think because it's also useful. It really is also useful. Everyone's good. What's a perfect game? Yeah, when I do make it so that I can that you can request games, tell you one game that's not fucking getting on that list. That's getting put in the exceptions list. You cannot. Yeah, Free Commandos and a Hunting Horn. I have won whatever round I play them in. In fact, I might even try bait them out with this as best I can. Oh, I can play her. Oh, he's looked at 3 random guys. Probably have looked at those 3. That's really good, because I actually think that the game cheats and pretty much always gives them a vision of your cards. Jesus Christ, man, he's really gone hard with them, isn't he? I'm going to save those two for the next round. I'm just going to go super hard into this one. He's just a little above me. Can I play this one to stall? I can! Nice! Yeah, see, that's why I didn't want to. Yeah, I'm going to have to keep them, so they're going to be 8 each. So if I want to win this one, I need to actually play that one. Fuck. There we go. So I get an extra card. So I'm going to be a card down. And that's a pretty shitty card to get in its place. Fuck. And he's just got a pretty nice card. He's going to get a 10. That's super rough for me, not going to lie. And that's super duper rough for me. He might win. I am going to take the loss on this one. And he's decoyed. That might save him. That might have just won him this game. Yeah, 10. Fuck. It might be my first loss. Oh no, I lost to what's his name? The Baron once, I think. Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, damn it. I should have placed all them down first. Yeah, I think I've won. I think I'm good. I think I've won. That's going to bump them up to 8 each, and then it's going to double to 16 each, which is 32. And yeah, there's no chance in hell he can beat me. I've pretty much won with just that one. The only way I could have lost if I clicked the one down from it. But yeah, there we go. Easy peasy. He should give me at least one of those decent cards, hopefully. Emil, Regis, Rotalek, blah blah blah. I have no idea what that guy's called. You know, Andarius, I find your lack of faith disturbing. I mean, I didn't think I was going to win either. But you know, I did. And that's what matters. Can't believe you didn't believe in me. Thought we were buddies, Andarius.
What do you want?
Helped your dwarves at the casino.
Aye, not the arena though. Had to invite themselves in. Not what we agreed. But Cleaver's a dwarf, both loyal and fair. Anyone would tell you that. Give half the help, get half the reward.
It's disturbing watching JJ as much as we have. So it's a small thing. Oh, did he actually give me anything? He's definitely experience. I prefer the experience to anything else he gives me. 150 coins. How much money do we have? 7,000. Like, I can't think of anything to spend it on. That's the one thing. Like, it's the one thing that it kind of falls to the side really quickly is money. You're a Witcher, and your main thing is money, right? But you're never really needing money. I don't know if it's just because I've done so many. Like, I haven't done all the side stuff either. Like, I have left out so much side stuff. Like, see that whole bit there, I didn't do any of it. There's a bunch down here I haven't done. There's a couple down here that I don't think I can get till later. I haven't done any of this. This is all too high level. This entire west coast I haven't done either. I've done this stuff in the centre here, except from like the odd bits around here, and like nothing on this wee bit here. Money has its own reward, yeah. It doesn't have. I think they fixed that in the next, in one of the DLCs where having money actually matters. Like you can use it to build your house or something.
What did I do to deserve that?
Other than that, it's just everything in the game's like super overpriced. So you just find stuff to, Blood and Wine. There is money to some. There is a money sink. That's it. Which is good. It's good that kind of gives me the thought that they knew it was an issue in the main game, and like they just ran out of time when they were doing the main game. They're like, right, we just want to focus on the game, right? If it's just a wee odd thing at the side, it doesn't matter. We can fix it in a DLC, because the DLC is normally when the like the developers are able to do what they want in their game properly. Like they don't have the time constraint and the pressure, and they can just, you know, relax a little and just make something that they want to make. That's why so often DLCs are as good or better than the good games.
Who are you here for?
Triss.
Told her from the start. No
put
men,
Lisa through high
no
school.
pets. Tis a decent house for decent folk.
Don't worry, won't stay long.
I mean, Paradox is the opposite. I mean, Paradox made some really good DLCs. Not, you know, recently. But I mean, like, for all people rag on, like, I don't know how the one that introduced the mission system was taken. But, like, the mission system was really good. Like, adding that in has been great. I mean, yeah, they've made it, like, overpowered as hell for some nations. And the chaining them is, like, obviously really optimal for, like, the bonuses, especially the ones that had, like, permanent game bonuses where you could then tag switch out of them. I think, like, Morocco still has them and stuff. But those were good. I liked them. Yeah, like, a good couple of years it was fairly solid. Right, give me 2 seconds, I just need to rob you. That's a nice titty witch. Man, just like to take a wee second, right? Just look at her, right? Right? You let that poor titty witch get tortured. All of yous, right? I don't even care if yous weren't here at the time. Yous let her get tortured. I just want to remind you, yous are bad people.
Yes, Geralt?
Tag switching mid-war and puffing all your stats. I mean, to be fair, that war wasn't him being a tactical genius. He wasn't, like, he didn't fuck up. I think he made like one or two mistakes where we got to wipe some of his stuff. But that was basically Max clenching up his fist and then, like, people running into it. Like, it was not... Normally wars are done, aren't won or lost by how well someone does it. It's by how badly other people do. And, like, we didn't do great. 2 seconds.